Hey, Feral Thing here from Phoenix Down Gaming, and we started a new segment where we play the World of Warcraft trading game, any card game, the DC Cryptozoic card game, Magic the Gathering, and the new theme decks for World of Warcraft came out, the 2013 spring decks, and I picked up the Blood Elf Horde Death Knight deck, and I'm going to go through an overview of what this deck does. Right over here, these are like the key components of this deck, and I'm going to go over, what the card does, and yeah, you get my gist. Basically, the core concept of a theme deck. Alright, so the main concept of a World of Warcraft deck is your champion, who you are. Here I have, let me just do it this way, Aerithyn the Sun Shadow. For 2 mana, you tap them and you get to flip them, and you get to ready a target ghoul you control. So everyone knows as a Death Knight, ghouls are an important pet for them, so that's what you run in this deck. It's about ghouls. It's not about, blasting them down. So our first card that you're going to really be using is the Festering Disease card. You get to attach it to an opposing hero, and then on your turn, you mill one of their cards. It goes to the graveyard, and you're hoping it's an ally. You get to heal 1 if it's an ally, and you're hoping it's an ally because then Death's Duo comes into play, and you get to discard 2 allies from their graveyard and make 2 ghouls. 3/3 ghouls. All the ghouls in this deck come out as 3/3s. I think that's like the standard. You have the Protector 2/2. Blood Elf, Dradenus the Deathcaller, whatever his name is. He gives ghouls Assault +2, and he's a blocker, so he just stands out there. Here's a cheap 2 cost, Raise the Dead. You get to just create a ghoul for 3/3. Death Coil, you get to deal 3 damage to target opponent, ally, opponent, hero, and you get to ready a target ghoul, which means when they've attacked, you get to attack once, then you get to flip them back up, then you get to attack again. So that's a big important card. Plus it's a free 3 damage. I've beaten someone with that. Siphon of Undeath is good in this deck no matter what, because you get to heal 5 life if you control a ghoul, and you get to destroy a target ally. So just this big priest ally they've been buffing, you get to take it out, and you get to heal 5 life automatically if you control a ghoul, which in this deck you want to be controlling a ghoul. Here we have Deathlord Jones. He's a really good card. He automatically makes a 3/3 unique ghoul. But the trick is you have to pay 3 mana to tap him. You deal 3 shadow damage to target hero or ally. You get to ready a ghoul you control. The unique ghoul he creates is a 3/3, like always, but it stays tapped and it doesn't untap. So in order to untap it, you can use your champion to untap him, you can use Death Coil to untap him, or you can use his ability to untap him, which is what it's supposed to do. Gravelord Adams, when you play him, he costs 6. For every 1 more you play mana you tap for it, you get a 3/3 ghoul, so you can get more ghouls, but that's a late card game. Hopefully the game would be over before you even make that many ghouls. The key card in this game, I would say, or in this deck, is the Dark Transformation. It gives a ghoul +7/+7 when they attack, so it's a 10/10. If you hit an opposing hero, you get to automatically destroy one of their allies. So you attack, ready it, attack, ready it. I've won that way just by attacking 3 times with them, straight up with a Death Coil, and then tapping my champion. Then you have a lot of hard hitters like this guy right here is a 5/3 Tauren. Honestly, they just get in the way of this deck. They're more of a hindrance than a help because you're just trying to make ghouls, and then you have like too many things going on in this deck. So, honestly, the deck isn't really that good. The only way it's good is if you get your ghouls out like you should, but there's so many other cards that get in the way of like those cards I showed you, and you don't have multiples of the Dark Transformation. So, honestly, it's really lacking in comparison to the other theme decks that I've seen. So, yeah, pick it up if you love Death Knights like I do, but, I mean, you might be disappointed if you're going against other theme decks, but that's just my 2 cents. So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I did a good job of reviewing this. And catch you next time. This is Feral Thing of PDG signing out.